Okay, see if I can get the autofocus to work. Okay, anyway, so as you can see, the cave closes in the winter, opens May 1st. This is like May 10th, I think. So, anyway. What's weird there, this used to be like in the middle of a forest, but there's private property near here now. So, you can only come one direction. There used to be another road you could take here. Not allowed to take anymore. Kind of heartbreaking, but oh well. Nice and cool down here, wow. There's only a place for like 2 cars to park here now. Alright. Alright, now. I'm not at either end of the cave, so gotta 1 and 2 guess which way I want to go. I want to keep turning right to go, what's it called? Oh, this is funny, look. There's like, what's it called? Trees here. You know what? I bet people did that so they could climb into the cave. Here's the funny part. So you see how there's a ladder here? In the winter when it's closed, they actually remove the ladder. So yeah, I bet people put the trees here to climb in that way. I didn't do it. Anyway, so yeah, look at this though. There's like nice and wide here, but the ceiling is a bit uneven. Gotta watch your head. So let me go over here. Look underneath here. Notice the floor is dark because it's really damp. I've never been here this late in the day before. It should be interesting to see the skylight back the other direction. Okay. Okay, there's 50% light. This is my last cave of the day, so there'll be plenty of battery life left. Wow, look how it's like an arch shape, but not perfect arch shape. It like had an arch shape and then sagged in the middle. Kind of cool. Notice how it's really smooth wall down most of the way, and then rougher at the top. And then look at the floor. It's very rough rocks on the floor, so be careful. Trip hazard. Oh wow, it's a little bit foggy in here. That's kind of impressive how warm and dry it is outside the cave. Alright, I don't see any sign of ice yet. I'm gonna have to stoop down here. This cave isn't super long. Notice the floor here, they got these pock marks from water dripping from the ceiling, making little impact craters in the dirt or sand, whatever you call that. So notice the ceiling sags way down here. I could try to climb through the right or the left. Looks like it's easier to the left. So I'm gonna be lazy and go to the left. Yeah, officially I'm gonna keep to the right, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get myself stuck. I got a brain, might as well use it once in a while. Here it's wide again. Notice there's dirt. Obviously there's dirt coming in through the ceiling somehow. Cracks in the rock, something like that. Wow. Notice how bright the walls are here. So the rock itself is gray, but it's covered with this cave slime. Man, look at this. There's actually like clean spots on the floor because of how, what's it called? Water dripping from the ceiling. It's a very clean cave. Kind of cool. Wow, look how tall the ceiling is here. Just briefly. Kind of cool. All right. See, here's another spot where the ceiling it bulges up a little bit. Just enough to make it interesting. Kind of cool. So if you imagine the skylight going the same way, except it went all the way up to the surface, punched through. Either air lifted up the ceiling or the ceiling collapsed. That's pretty much the two ways, or the ceiling split apart. Pretty much the three ways that a entrance to a cave, skylight entrance to a cave could form. It's cold in here, but not below freezing. I see no sign of ice at all. Cool. Alrighty then. Oops. Notice how the ceiling on the left slopes down nice and smooth. Kind of cool. Here the cave gets narrower and narrower. Okay, now to keep going back here, I do have to get down and crawl a bit. I forgot how much farther the cave goes. Well, you know what? I guess I'll find out the hard way. How bad could it be? See, I knew the crawl was going to reopen, so I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. But let me pan down. Look at this. It's like a big puddle down here. Cool. What's stupid is the light of mine, the brightness is getting low. I mean, the battery's getting low. It'll turn off with little warning. See, now I gotta crawl past this other puddle. Too much fun. But that's why I'm wearing gloves or boots instead of just shoes. I prefer shoes, but because they're more comfortable, obviously. The shoes protect my feet. Boots do an even better job. Yeah, see, almost to the end because there's more graffiti. Okay, you know what? I'm about ready to turn around. Any more caving or any more crawling? Oh my God, myself stuck. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the end. Okay. We'll call that good then. All right. Yeah, you could try to crawl through there, but it doesn't go very far. Or there. You could tell me all about it. But I'm going to get out of here. As you can see, there's some graffiti back here. People in the olden days, they would get to the end. They would like write their name or whatever just to prove they made it to the end. Like anybody else cares. Excuse me. If I want to prove I was here, I'd get a picture of myself. Hey, look, this is me. Of course, nowadays you can fake it with green screen stuff, so I guess can't really take anything for granted anymore. Oh well. All right. Huh, look at the ceiling here. It's kind of cool flow marks. Very pretty. All right, let's get out of here. Try to. Wow. Okay, I think I need to switch battery lights, or light batteries. So when I get back to the Skylight entrance, the only entrance, I think I'll pause the video there and switch batteries. if I make it that far. Notice the size of this rock in my way. Down in front. Weird, it seems colder here than it was at the end of the cave. So, guess that means I'll go this way. A little bit of work crawling through here. Huh. Some plant root on the ceiling. Make sure it's in focus. Oh, come on. Darn it, I keep... shoot. Okay, never mind. Man, I hate... The thing is, this camera is about 1 million menus. It's easy to get lost and go in the wrong menu. Gotta sit down and memorize the manual. Get your PhD in camera menus. Okay, the camera light's about to die. So let me see if I can get back here real quick before it actually does die. So I can switch batteries, start a new video. All right, perfect timing. I made it, technically. So I'm gonna go up here so I can just start the next video. Okay.